Hey there, I'm Dee Shepard, and I'd like to talk about my first year in real estate today. And I live in Savannah, population less than 3,000, so I am a small town realtor, which could be majorly different from a larger town. I like it though, it makes it easier on me. And I started real estate. Me and my husband bought a fixer-upper home and we fixed it up and resold it, and it just gave me the bug. And I was a waitress prior to that, so definitely a people person, very self-motivated, and you really have to be self-motivated to make it in real estate because you are an entrepreneur, you are self-employed, and it's all on you, and you don't make any money unless you close a deal, whether you have the buyer or the lister, 99% of the time anyway. Everything in real estate is negotiable, so that also could be negotiable. The company you pick, I went with a small company when I started, so the larger companies offer different incentives, or even smaller companies. Some may offer free real estate classes. Some may offer your MLS dues paid, which is a multi-listing service. Most places do offer, of course, office space, printer, phone service, maybe your business cards, maybe a few special ads per month for your newest listings or your reduced price listings, etc. Things like that, and definitely errors and omissions insurance. But every company is different, so definitely shop around and do what's good for you. I do suggest that you go for the training. Training is very key in real estate. When you go to school, it pretty much just tells you the legalities of real estate. It does not tell you how to look over a contract, and there are many different types of contracts, disclosures, even listing agreements, purchase agreements, amendments. So that training is key for your success in real estate. You need to look them over, make sure you understand them. What I say is practice does make perfect in this business. The more contracts you go over, it's sort of like, everyone says, well, I know the back of my hand. Well, in real estate, that could be as well. The more you do, the more you know, and there are definitely learning curves, and there are definitely lessons learned every day. I've been a realtor for 13 years, and I learned something new just yesterday at a closing. So that's always key. But yes, definitely training is a good thing. When I first got started, it cost me right around $5,000 to start my business. Now that was because I did join a smaller company and I did go all out. With self-promotion. I even bought these talking houses, and it's a radio transmitter, and when a buyer pulls up to one of my listings, they hear me on their car radio talking about that listing. So that helped get me out there. It helped me get listings right away. Also, my personal phone book may have gotten me a buyer or a seller. Anyone that I knew personally that liked me gave me a shot. They always say the new realtors are the hungriest, and they're right, because we're hungry to get that first offer, to get that first closing. Normally, from your first office day to a closing can be anywhere, depending on how soon you get maybe a listing or a buyer, can be anywhere from maybe 45 days to 90 days. It just depends. I think my first closing was 60 days in, and I was ready to have it. So let's see what else. Yes, come into the office every day, whether you have a buyer or a seller. Definitely self-promote. Send out emails, send out postcards, do some advertising in the local newspapers, things like that to really get your name out there. And just don't try to be discouraged as far as not coming into the office and everything like that until you're really well into your career of real estate. They do say that a lot of people go into real estate because they feel that it's more flexible, and it absolutely is. But the thing is that what I have found out is my time is no longer my time. I could be at home on a Sunday and get a call at 5 o'clock and somebody wants to look at a property at 5:30. And if I don't show it, they might find somebody else to show it. And once again, if I don't close on anything, I don't make any money. So you do have to make choices. And there are people out there, realtors out there, that can do that. And I really wish I could. I could say, I'm not working on Sundays, that's it. But unless I'm out of town or with family members or literally shut off my phone, which is hardly ever, I'm obligated to get out there and try to sell one of my listings because a buyer, called me and wanted to look at it, and that's what I've signed up for. I like real estate. It literally changed my financial life, but it is definitely stressful. And you need to learn right off the bat how to stay calm in every situation. Nothing's done until it's closed. And learn how to help people move their way through issues on buying and selling a property, whether it be an inspection, an appraisal, working with a lender. A lot of times I feel like I'm a secretary for a lot of people because I shuffle paperwork back and forward. I answer lots of questions, and just going through that real estate process from offer to close is a lot of steps, and a lot of it is just on the realtor making those appointments and everything. I'm glad I went into real estate. My first year was a roller coaster ride, as well as my 13th year has been a roller coaster ride. So it's great. Yeah, I'm never bored, and I really am a self-motivated person. That's the one thing you really need to know about yourself when you go into real estate. Are you going to be able to get up and go to work without somebody, getting you there or having specific hours? And also know that being competitive is another good trait. Honest is another good trait. But knowing that we are all fallible as well, and being able to go from one maybe bad incident and just picking yourself back up and getting right back out there, because real estate it's not an easy career. It's very stressful. It really is. But it's a good career, and it's gosh darn good money. And so I hope that I was helpful. And don't forget, remember, train. Practice does make perfect. Thank you so much.